All right, peace, y'all. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? We are working into the wee hours. It's 9 p.m. I just got off a training call with my new class of investors. For all those that may not know or be unaware, we are land investors, right? And we go around and we preach land ownership. We preach about taking advantage of tax auctions. We preach about investing in land. We run a course, we run a program where we have shown thousands of people how to put these practices to use, thousands of people how to take advantages of these practices in strategic ways that we speak about on a daily basis. I just got off of training with one of my latest class from our last 3-day challenge that we did, and it went really well. They are well on their way to becoming excellent land investors. That's why we are here tonight. I want to cordially invite you to our mastermind February 28th in New York City, where we will be intensively diving in on how to get you started with your land investing endeavors. Now, I saw in the comments someone say, well, can I learn all of that in one day? The goal is not for you to become a professional overnight. It doesn't work that way. The goal is to get you started, get you on your road, right? The goal is to introduce to you some simplistic practices that you may be unaware of and some places that you can start to take advantage of immediately. That's the goal of this intensive training. When you leave this training, we want you to be able to go out and begin to start to target vacant land in areas that we suggest, not that you suggest. Let me do the suggesting, right? Because you are new. And if you have experience in land investing as well, you are cordially invited as well, because then we can have a deeper conversation if you are more experienced. So we can cover the gamut of regardless of what your level of expertise is. We have something for everyone when it comes to that. But if you are new, don't let this be intimidating, because this is who we cater to. This is who this is designed for. Someone that's new. You don't necessarily have to have the experience. If you can learn, then you can earn. I would come into it with the attitude of, I'm looking to learn about an asset class that has been here since the beginning of time, and now it's my time and my turn to start to learn how these people have been taking advantage of this asset class. So comment that word top 20 to get yourself in the room. We are coming down to the last few days. We've been speaking about this. I know we are late on everything. Don't be late. Don't miss out on this. This is something that we haven't done. We haven't had a mastermind to where we're teaching or in the teaching capacity, giving tangible things and practical things and steps to implement on the spot. I recommend that you come with your laptop, not just a pen and a paper, because we will be teaching. This is more than a presentation. So I don't want the pen and the paper, because I want you to start to move at the same pace that I'm moving. I want to implement that day. I want to say, here's the site. I want you to log on to this site. Here's what I want you to do once you get to that site. Here's how you take advantage of that site. That's what will be going on this Saturday, February 28th. That's why I said when you leave there, you will be able to go home and continue where we left off that day. It will be a full day, 8-hour day of training. Only time that we will stop is to pause and take a break and eat. It will be a 1 hour break for us to replenish ourselves. All right. So time is running out. I have to be brutally honest. Seats are limited. We don't have a huge room. We purposely, strategically keep these as intimate settings. Why? Because of everything that I just mentioned. Because we're looking to help beginners get on their way. I can't help a room of 200 when we're doing that type of intimate training. I want to have time to be able to answer questions for anything that may not be understood. So we keep these rooms small, right? So if you're getting yourself signed up to be there, time is running out. I don't know when we'll cap out. We're close to capping out. So don't miss it, is what I'm saying. All right. Comment top 20 to get in the room. Otherwise, it feels good to be back on a live. I was away for a little while. I did take a vacation, right? In the middle of the push, as one of my guys would say. You taking vacation in the middle of the push? Yeah, I took a vacation in the middle of the push, but I am back, and it does feel good to be back on live. It feels good back to be, it was really good training tonight because I didn't train in almost with my group in almost a week and a half, and that is something that we have been doing for the past 3 years. We rarely miss those weekly trainings, so that feel good. It feels good to be back talking to you tonight, although it is late hours, but that's okay. Sometimes I work late hours. We have to do what we have to do to get what we have to get. Team, no excuses over here. I'd rather be laid up, relaxing, but we have to do what we have to do in order to keep the ship moving. If that resonates with you, you would be an excellent member of my team because that's the type of time that we on. Team, no excuses. Whatever the price is, we'll pay it. Whatever we got to do, however long it takes to learn it, we'll learn it. That's the attitude. All right. What else happened today? Let me introduce y'all to her. I put this up before. Stephanie, this post went up today. I always get excited when I see this post. Why? Not because she made $100,000. That is a phenomenal thing that she made $100,000 from land investing, right? And she sat where you sat at one point with no experience before meeting us. And she went on to make $100,000 in 1 month. But why I get excited when I tell this story and I see this story is because sometimes I sit back and I ponder and I say, wow, I taught somebody how to make $100,000. Wow. Who knew? I didn't foresee that I would be teaching somebody how they can go out and make $100,000 in 1 month. We come from humble beginnings. No one that looked like me taught me that. And I just wish that there was somebody, because we all relate to the native tongue. That's just how it is. I don't care what you say, you're going to relate to the native tongue. I wish there was somebody that when I was looking to get on my road to success, that there was somebody that I could have tapped in with, and I went on to make $100,000. So see yourself in her. You are her. We all are one. And if she did it, then you can do it. $100,000 a month while still working a full-time job as a nurse. She is the top earner in our program for making the most in 1 month. All right. So this is Miss Stephanie. I'm always proud to talk about her. I'm always proud to talk about any investor inside of our community that has implemented the steps and that has succeeded, right? Because that's what it's truly about. Information on us, implementation on you, execution on you. We can teach till we're blue in the face, but if you're not receiving it and using it, nothing really happened, right? You just heard something, then you went back to social media, you start scrolling some more, and nothing really happened. So Saturday, February 28th, become an executor. Become a good implementator. I love for you to get on your journey and on your road to making $100,000 a month. Never mind $100,000 a month. What if I could just show you if you can just make an extra $1,500 a month, an extra $2,000 a month? See, I'm the guy, I'm not here to wow you. I'm really not. Because how can I wow you about something that I don't own, right? I just participate in the space. So I can't wow you on this. This has been happening before the Acre Boys existed. This has and will happen even if we didn't have a program or teaching. This has been going on since the beginning of time. So I'm not here to wow you on real estate and land ownership and the power of it. You should already know that, right? And if you don't know it, let me give you a little bit of information. When this culture, if you look this shade of complexion, when this culture was thriving the most in the financial department, guess what? They were most prevalent in land ownership and farming. We are so far from those two practices. Now we think that all we can do is shoot a jump shot, throw a ball, hit a ball, or grab a mic. Two of the most crowded spaces. The number of people that make it in those industries are less than 1%. But everybody fights to be in it because they think that it's easy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why we don't focus on something that's practical. Do it make a difference on how you get wealthy? It shouldn't, because those ball players and those entertainers, they should be taking their money and investing in land as well, the same way that their counterparts do. So why don't we do it? Why is this not a sexy space? Why is this not a cool space? Why is this not talked about? Why is this not at the top of the gossip chart? I don't know. All right, so comment top 20. Come get some of this good energy. Come get some of this good teaching. I want you to win. I really do. I want you to win. So when we teach, I do my best to make sure I'm giving all that I know, all the knowledge that I have accumulated over the past 9 years. See, you're catching me on my 9th year. And it may sound like, oh, they really got it together. But I too sat on the other side of this message. I sat there 9 years ago. And I don't say that to sit high and look low. I just say that everyone has had a first day. It's time that you have your first day. We can't succeed if we never get started. Don't let this message just sound good. You have to tap in with the message. It works. It's powerful. Had a conversation today with a radio radio personality, been on the air for years, worked with some of your favorite talents. I won't even say his name. And we had the conversation and he was saying, hey, I tell all the artists, man, don't go out and take your budget that you get from these labels and go and buy jewelry and go and buy cars. Go invest in stocks. Go invest in land. And I concurred. I don't know if this is a maturity thing that needs to happen, but really, this message, I really wish this would hit home with those that's in their early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, because that is the future. That's going to carry the torch. But however, our data states that it really hits home from those 35 through 70. And that's okay, because we have to start. In those 35 olders and 70-year-olds, what should you do? Give it back to those that's younger. When I say that we're really up against the challenge, it's a tall task on how do we win? How do we make this back being prevalent? How do we make this a conversation piece? Right? We're giving tips on a daily basis on how to get activated in this space. Now, am I saying that this is the greatest space? For me, it is, because I have tunnel vision, as you should. The reason why you don't hit the target, because you don't have tunnel vision. You're being pulled left, you're being pulled right, you're watching Netflix, you're working a job, you're taking care of kids. It's hard to focus. It's hard to have tunnel vision. So when you do have time to focus, you should probably focus, is all I'm saying. Because the one that's seeing massive success, they have tunnel vision. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just telling you what I know. How you make a lot of money? Focus, being locked in, being disciplined, being consistent. I used to say, now we're in this quote unquote influencer space, right? I used to say, man, everybody should be an influencer. I don't say that no more. Everyone's not built to be an influencer. Everyone don't have the fortitude. Everyone won't make it. Everyone won't cross the finish line. Everyone don't have the muscle to do something on a daily basis on a high level. Just the facts. Queens, kings, pawns. Which one are you? These are just the facts. I've been running a community now for 3 years. I've seen them come. I've seen them stay. I've seen them go. I've seen them do things. I've seen them not do things. Everyone will not win. We're just looking to extract the winners. I used to frown and say, well, wow, what am I? Is it me that what I'm teaching is not working? No, it's not me. It's you that's being taught. Because if it worked for Stephanie that made $100,000 a month, I taught it to the next person that sat next to her and they didn't make $100,000 a month. Now, did she have a rabbit foot in her back pocket? Was she any smarter? Patricia said she missed the flash sale. Patricia, you missed the flash sale. I do you one. I do you if you're ready. Let me text Patricia. Here, Patricia. I'll put it on the screen. Patricia, this is for you because I like an action taker. I really do like an action taker. I like people that put their money where their mouth is and say, I'm ready. Let's dive in. How do I put this up here for you? I want to, here, go right here. All right, Patricia, I just put a number on the bottom. It's flickering or tickering across the bottom. It says text 313-930-8483. Text that number if you're ready, right? If you're ready, Patricia, I'll have my back end team grant what we had going on. All right. Only if you're ready, though. I'm not going to extend it, into, a couple of days and all of that because we don't do those flash sales, but really maybe once a year and things like that. All right. So y'all comment top 20. Come spend some time with me. As I stated, it does feel good back to be doing the live and back talking to you people. I hope you had a fabulous day. I've been working all day. I'll tell you what I'm working on. I'm working on family compound course because we get hit so much about the topic of family compound. I'm working on a course. It's almost finished. It is almost finished. It'll be done and ready to release maybe in a week. My portion, my job of recording it will be done in a couple of days. It'll be uploaded and ready for the public maybe in a week. So that's been keeping me busy. I'm loading it with all information on how you complete a family compound, how you go about getting a family compound, what goes into a family compound, things that you can add onto your family compound. So it'll be loaded with goodies. It will be a low ticket offer for it because I want everyone that has interest in having a family compound. I really want you to know all that goes into it. Why? Because I really want you to have one. Tired of having interesting conversations and nothing happening. So I said, I'm going to do a course on family compound. So now you can really see in detail what it takes. All right. So this course will be available in about a week. Come do some land investing with us on Saturday. I promise you one thing, that we will be there and we will give all that we have to get you started. That's the only thing that I guarantee. The rest will be on you. Comment top 20. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll tap back in tomorrow. Ray is back. I'm back off of vacay like I never left. All right, y'all. Peace. Love.